Welcome to the Epic Voices and Conversations podcast, giving you, the listener, the opportunity to experience, engage, explore, and sometimes share stories of energy, passion, inspiration, and connectedness. We are your hosts, Raquel Buchanan
and Dave Matthews. Our real jobs between doing these podcasts are being mental health providers, therapists, and group facilitators, working with people whose issues are related to high stress, trauma, violent behavior, and intimate partner or family violence.
As a part of providing trauma-informed care, we intend for these podcasts to inspire professionals working with children, youth, and adults who have experienced trauma or violence some hope and support to build self-awareness, increase professional self-care strategies, and to help in developing resilience while doing the work in the field.
The Epic Voices and Conversations podcast is brought to you by 1T Productions.
Are you ready for some interesting conversations, stimulating considerations, and hearing passionate voices?
So Epic Moments is really this tool, this opportunity for people to kind of create their lists, 4 different lists of things, first of all, that bring them energy, that help them to feel energized about, it doesn't have to be about the work, it can be just about life. Things that when they think about them or they do them, they are able to kind of get more energized. P is for passion, to identify things that people are not just interested in, but are passionate about, whether it's passionate about family, passionate about a particular cause, or, something they value, something they feel very important about their lives. The next area is really about inspiration and a list of things that are inspirational, even if it's a phrase or a prayer or a word that they have up in their rooms or someplace that they can reference, or if it's somebody that's been inspirational in their life, been meaningful, and it doesn't have to be somebody like a friend or somebody they've had any contact with. So this set of lists then is really tapping into our brain, right? When we are stressed, when we're feeling overwhelmed, and for us as professionals working in the field who listen to people who experience trauma on an ongoing basis, when somebody shares their trauma with us, it becomes our trauma. And a way that I've found that's been helpful has been to use these lists for myself. And when people, not just when people share their traumas with us do they become our traumas, but when people share their triumphs, like what you've shared with us today, they help us. And that really is beneficial to us as professionals too, to hear those pieces. I'll do this, right, Raquel? Is that okay? If you could start out with kind of a prompt, the prompt being, what gives me energy is, what I'm passionate about is, what I feel inspired by is, and what people that I feel connected to, that I feel safe and secure with when I think about them is. Those sorts of ways. That would be really helpful.
My name is Gail Soffer. I'm the founder and executive director of the Mindful Veteran Project, serving those in the military-connected population with mindfulness tools. There are a lot of things in life that will spark my energy, but my energy truly comes from the energy inside of me that's keeping me alive, and being able to tap into that without the prompts to a wonderful, constant source. I'm actually passionate about passion. I love when something is alive and kicking and exciting, not in a way that's hype, but that's real, and that opens up possibilities for people, that shows them you're not trapped, you're not stuck, you're not at the end of your rope. Come explore and find you have a lot more inside and outside as far as resources and joy. And I'm inspired by other people who do that, people who are real, who are genuine, who really care about first themselves as a solid base, and then other people, because they recognize that's just another me, that's another human being, and want to go exploring and bring others. It's like, hey, come over here, look what I found. As far as connection, I have to go right back to my most important connection is with myself and with life itself inside of me. Because if that's not happening, the others are really shaky. There are different people with whom I've shared that connection and it's gone. But the real one was with those who turned me back on myself. You know, never spent time with Socrates, but that know yourself, that's the ultimate connection. Then, as I mentioned, Prem Rawat, who has been the voice for that for decades and who always inspires me to connect with myself and really honor life itself and enjoy it to the fullest.
If you want your agency, company, or group to have a presence on this podcast, or you would like to advertise for an event or show your support, please contact us for rates and formatting. We can be reached at evacpodcast@gmail.com.
We look forward to releasing the next episode in the series of this set of podcasts soon.
For the Epic Voices and Conversations podcast, this is Raquel Buchanan and
Dave Matthews. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you find ways to focus on your own self-care and your own epic moments. Till next time.